Hi, my name's Diana Nyhouse, and I'm a coach with Special Olympics Missouri. This is my daughter, Jennifer. She is an athlete. We have been associated with Special Olympics for, I've been coaching for 21 years. She's been participating for about 21 and a half years. And we got started when she was 8 years old. She came home from school with a flyer that asked if she would like to join a Special Olympics practice. And so she went, and I went and watched, and I just fell in love with the idea of her having this program, this outlet. And the next year that she participated, they needed a coach to help coach 3-on-3 basketball. I said yes, and it's kind of, we've been at it ever since. Remember, what was your favorite memory from Orlando?
I took all my rounds to overtime.
You took all of your bocce rounds to overtime. Yes. Did you win any of those?
No, I didn't. I lost all three, but I took all of them to overtime.
Yes, every one of them. Jennifer has qualified for Team Missouri for USA Games 3 different times. In 2010, she made the team in track and field. In 2014, she went in aquatics. And in 2022, she went on the bocce team. In 2022, I was also selected as a bocce sports manager and a unified partner. I know the experience for her has just been amazing. Getting to watch her 2 times as a parent was just like thrilling beyond belief. But then when I actually got to be a part of it, I had no idea the impact it would make on me and on her, and getting to do that with her was just one of our highlights of the last 20 years. Do you know why you're still here?
Because I love it.
Because you love it.
I love competing, making new friends.
Do you love the practices?
I can't.
Not so much on the practice, but you love the competition,
yes.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, so I just realized that the first time I stepped onto a court to coach basketball, that was what I'm here to do. It's just one of those moments where you just know this is where I belong and this is what I'm supposed to do, and I won't leave until they kick me out.
My name is Brittany Harrelson, and this is my older brother, Laren, and he's been an athlete with Special Olympics since he was 8 years old. Laren has been an athlete with Special Olympics since he was 8, and he is now 36 years old. He got started with the school that he was attending, Charles West State School, but he's been an athlete for over 20 years. So as Laren's caretaker and his sister, and also his coach, I personally find it hard to be his caretaker and not support what he's doing with Special Olympics. And I say that because as his sister and caretaker, I want to see him succeed in everything that he does. And in order for him to do that, he also has to have my support, and I also have to have his support. So in order for us to do that, we kind of have to be a team to make it work. I will say the Special Olympics has been a lot for not just myself, being his caretaker and getting the resources and learning the things that I have. I will say for him, it's been life-changing because he's been able to do a lot of things that he typically wouldn't have the opportunity to do. And I would also like to say that one of those things would be like him getting the hearing aids that he got from Special Olympics. He is very hard of hearing, so him being able to compete without hearing has been very hard for a very long time. But now that he has these hearing aids, it has taken his confidence to another level, the way that he competes to another level. And as his coach, I couldn't be any more proud of him. But even as his sister, I'm even more proud to say that that's my brother. Favorite means which one do you like the most?
Bocce.
Bocce, and I think T-ball. He was one of the, I really don't believe that there was a lot of lower functioning athletes at USA Games. And he was one that got to go. He was the only in Team Missouri, to be honest, for you. So for him to be able to go to USA Games, and he got the trifecta, honestly. I think he got gold, silver, bronze, and maybe even a ribbon from all of that. So, I mean, I think that was a very good experience. Lauren, how did you like your experience when you went to Florida?
Okay.
Would you like to go to Florida again if you had the chance?
Yeah.
What did you do when you were in Florida? What sport did you play?
Bocce.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Heather Rowley. I'm a Special Olympics volunteer.
I've been associated with Special Olympics Missouri since 2014. The sports that I have completed in is basketball, bowling, flag football, softball, bocce and basketball are my favorite. Basically, and one of the medals I received just this year for basketball was with sportsmanship and helping both teams out, working with each other and showing communication and knowing how to communicate and get along with each other and work as a team, even for opponents. We're so all like a big old family.
I've been associated with Special Olympics about 20 years. I had an opportunity to do a buddy day in college a few years before that. And then when I moved to St. Louis and was established in where I was living, I looked up the local chapter and volunteered at a couple of events. The experience in St. Louis, working on the events and getting involved on the committee levels, introduced me to many different levels within the organization, whether it be the area directors, the managers, the athletes, and each experience always was better and better, so you can't say no, you just have to keep doing it. The reason to volunteer for Special Olympics is, all I can tell you is you have to try it once, and there's no words really to describe how you feel afterwards, whether it be everybody's welcoming and supporting and cheering. It's just such a wonderful community and a wonderful time that you walk away thinking, when can I do my next event? My favorite memory as a volunteer was one of the track and field events in St. Louis. I had an athlete who was 65 or late 70s, and she was a nonverbal athlete, and the coach was worried about how we would get through our day. And I believe her name was Elizabeth, and we were able to find a way to communicate that by the end of the day we were communicating yes and no and different answers to the point that we got through the entire day, all through the events, and just had a wonderful day.
My favorite summer memory is the basketball one, like I was talking to you guys about earlier, where I was doing 3-on-3 and I feel like it was an uneven team, but it was actually fun because we all got to know each other and all that. I went against this one guy named Marcus, and they were actually proud because I was able to help control my teammates to make sure he got some points in because of the height difference, working with each other and knowing how to communicate and have fun and work as a team. All the parents that were up there, the stands were mostly watching the games. They said that everybody was watching it and was proud and seeing how communication and working and controlling the team and allowing them to have fun and catching up points and working as a sportsmanship.
Wow, those stories were amazing. Which one touched your heart the most? Are you someone who wants to get involved and become an athlete? Or are you somebody who is a parent or a caregiver and the person that you're taking care of, we would love for them to get involved? Maybe you want to volunteer your time as a coach or as a general volunteer. We would love for you to become part of the SOMO family. Check out the information below on our website and be sure to get in connection with us. We would love to have you.